come to us.
Good morning, everyone. It's Friday, the 15th of January. Welcome to our show. Eduardo, good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Church. Good evening to all you guys in Asia. Welcome to our Town Hall show. Today is the grand final day for the Maritime Challenge. You're welcome, guys. One more Friday. Good to have you guys here with us.
You know, I've been watching the votes, and it's so close.
Oh my God! I was just updating my notes here. Watching us right now, we have 4 links here below that you guys can click. The votes to open.
Yep.
We're gonna close the votes on the last 20 minutes of the show.
Okay.
The votes, guys, was through the views that the video has been posted through our YouTube channel, and also through the poll, which is the link is below on the description here. But you guys stay here with us because today we have lots of news about the cruise industry.
Oh, lots.
And at the very end, we're gonna bring the contestant here. You guys gonna meet one by one. You guys gonna be able to vote in our channel, guys. Give your like and watch us do to the whole show, right?
Right, absolutely.
Stay with us the whole show. You know, today is a special day because also we have the grand final of the Maritime Challenge. And for you that have not participated on this first Maritime Challenge, you guys stay tuned because 2021, which is this year, we have our second round.
A brand new Maritime Challenge.
Brand new will be much better, more
big prizes.
Big prizes.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be very fun. We also have the crew members story around the world that we're probably going to start in the end of February, beginning of channel, and you'll be part of our family.
You know, I was driving in this morning, and of course the vaccinations are going on,
which is amazing.
And it's great. It's great. It's good news for the world. I know here in the United States they've been vaccinating for quite a while now. The last month, I believe. And on the way in this morning, all at once I got in the traffic, and there was a huge line of people, you know, getting in line.
Which means the doors, the gates start to open.
Absolutely, and that's great for our industry. So let's just keep praying that goes well, right?
Correct.
All right, again, welcome to our show. Let's get on with our headline news. Lots of news today. All right, we're here with the news. Carnival cancels until April, which we told you last week. Princess until May 1st. Holland America Line until May. But the great news, Carnival, and this is late breaking, just came today, that Holland America Line has now opened bookings for Europe for 2022. They are putting the Rotterdam, which will be the new Rotterdam, over in Europe, the new Statendam, the Westerdam, and the Veendam. So good news opening for bookings. That's exactly what we want to see. Now, also, you know, we're going to talk today about how a lot of people are saying that, you know, we keep postponing. How stable is the cruise line to last this pandemic? Mm-hmm. That's what a lot of people were worried about. But not to worry, good information. We've actually done our research, and we're going to share some of that information with you a little bit later today. But there's also a video which we just posted, I believe it was 3 days ago, and it's got well over 1,000 views. It's doing absolutely, if you have, watch it again, it's very important. She's talking about what's ahead, you know, the suppliers, but also all the team members out there. So if you haven't seen this, please.
We thank you for joining us today for this CTI Group Executive Outlook. As 2021 arrives, the president of Carnival Cruise Line, Christine Duffy, looks back at 2020 and reflects on the world and its effect on team members, partners, and coworkers. Through March 31st, 2021, as well as select ships and homeport operations related to itineraries and dry dock work. Christine said, "We are sorry to disappoint our guests, as we can see from our booking activity that there is clearly a pent-up demand for cruising on Carnival. We appreciate everyone's patience and support as we continue to work on our plans to resume on Duffy."
2020 was shaping up to be our year. We had just taken delivery of Carnival Panorama, which was breaking records on the West Coast. The economy was doing great. The Carnival brand and the fun we are known for was more popular than ever. Our ships were heavily booked, And we were looking forward to the delivery of the newly transformed Carnival Radiance, to be followed later in the year by our first XL ship, the highly anticipated Mardi Gras. As you know, all that came to a screeching halt on March 13th, when we paused our operations as the entire cruise industry and the world grappled with COVID-19. As we close on this difficult year, it's easy to feel sad, frustrated, and disappointed. So many of our plans that we had worked hard on were canceled. So many of our friends and colleagues were impacted. And on a larger scale, the world has had to deal with so much grief, anxiety, and uncertainty. We don't want to dismiss all that has happened, but let's take this time to focus on and appreciate all that we have been able to accomplish in the midst of unprecedented challenges and obstacles for our company. We safely repatriated more than 30,000 of our shipboard team members. When we could no longer fly them home, we sailed them home. Our ships gathered multiple times to transfer crew and provide support to each other. And from the amazing photos and messages we received shoreside, to reunite our crew with their families and get them home safely was our priority. We then worked to implement manning levels to keep our ships operational, which required bringing relieving team members to the ships, which was also a difficult. Our commitment to the health and safety of our employees and the communities we serve never wavered. In pressure on our processes, extensions in our pause, we have had to go through this process multiple times. But the silver lining has been our loyal guests and travel advisors who have hung in with us time and time again. Even when we didn't have significant news to share, every day our guests tuned in to John Heald and our Carnival social media channels, waiting for any positive word. Our shipboard teams took amazing care of each other, just like they take amazing care of our guests. And they sent messages of hope and thanks to the world, sometimes in lights on our ships, sometimes in emails, Facebook posts, photos, video. And this month, when we asked for a few holiday cards to send our shipboard crew, we didn't get just a few. We got 10,000 cards, which are being delivered. Truly a testament to our team and the relationships and partnerships that live. Guy Fieri, Emerald, the Miami Heat, and Destiny. 2020 has been tough, but we know who our friends are. And it was heartwarming to see so many step forward
toward each other. And that in of itself is a blessing from 2020. Let's continue to look for the blessings that are all around us. We have each other, we are part of a great company, and we enter 2021 with great hope, confidence, and determination as we prepare. Thank you. Thank you for everything you have done to make us Carnival proud. And remember, we are Carnival and we will be back better than ever. God bless.
Ship. Go ahead and subscribe to our channel and place your notification bell to the on position for future updates. Be sure to check out our other videos on CDC ship rating codes. Green, yellow, and red ship status. These videos provide critical information for your return to work and the importance you play in the cruise industry's success. As Christine would say, thank you for everything you have done, and remember, we are Carnival and we will be back better than ever. Until next time, stay safe, wash your hands, and wear your mask.
There you have it. That's the latest from Christine Duffy. And as the video says, if you are with Carnival, let us know in the comments. Say, I am with Carnival, or I am Carnival, what ship that you were working on. That's really, really important. So keep us informed, as we will keep you informed as well, as we know it's an interaction. So it's cooperation between everybody. So if you work for Carnival, put in there, I am Carnival, and what ship you were on. So Maritime Challenge, tell me more.
Guys, as Mr. Church was mentioned right now, if you're from Carnival, wave this side, this in your end. If you came here today to watch also the grand final of the Maritime Challenge, I'm gonna tell you the categories here. I want you guys to wave the other side. If you are here for the Maritime Challenge, you want to watch those guys and then see what's gonna happen here for the storytellers. We have like 6 contestants here. We're gonna present you them in a few minutes, not right now. But if you came here because one of your friends has sent you the link, has invited you to be part of what we're doing here, so just put your comment below. You know, say your name, say your country. You know, maybe you want to work on a ship, maybe you want to be part of what we are doing, like you're just curious about it. So wave the other hand, you can put your thumbs up. If you are here for the singers, like we have 5 finalists here, we have 5 contestants into this final. So if you come from one of them, so wave the other hand as well. Dancers, skills demonstration, right? Send your thumbs up, say yo, hi, I'm here to support my friend, I'm here to endorse what they are doing. So today, guys, it's a very important day because we've been working this for the last 6 to 7 months, you know. And for you that's watching us for the first time, we had created this Maritime Challenge in order to empower the moment that we are going through. Actually, we're still going through that moment. CTI's idea was to help you guys focus on something else. Also, still focus in your talent, in yourself, and then, you know, bring that motivation, bring that talent here, help us to make every Friday better and better. So through this time, we have presented here over 44 contestants.
Great.
Yeah.
These are the finalists, though.
No, 44 total. We have 44 contestants presented here through our Maritime Challenge. And today we will have 6, it's like 30%, right?
That's good. Everybody's getting something. I love it.
33%. So 32% the people who submit something to us will win something, which is good. And for our next Maritime Challenge, I want you guys to be part of that. Even if you have tried this time and maybe your video was not chosen, but you may have the chance to try one more time and improve, you know. We are always here to improve. And if unfortunately we haven't picked in your video and you believe that your video was good, guys, we are very sorry. But sometimes one guy made a better thumbnail, sometimes a guy can promote themselves better. And today's word, we have to dive into the digital world. So thank you so much for being here. We're going to continue our show, and time to time we're going to pop up with some candidates here so you guys can understand and know each one of them.
Perfect. Moving on with our show, we have a lot of videos on our YouTube channel. And one of the most important things is what crew need to know when they go back to the ship. The first thing that the cruise lines will do is what is called test cruises. We've been talking about this for a while. And a test cruise means that they bring crew back, they run through simulated cruises, the CDC comes on board and shows them what's going, you know, gives them a rating, and they turn the ship to red or green, right? The ship, cruise lines have to prepare for this to get ready to go back. So you need to know what you need to do as the ship, as they prepare the ship, and it's called all the CDC test cruises, right?
Correct.
So go to our YouTube channel, watch this video. It's called the CDC test cruises. Your duties for all crew members. Be sure that you go and watch that. It's already on our YouTube page. Moving on, we have already put there as well, and this has almost 1,000 views. It's called the green color. Now, the CDC is having 3 colors. One is green, like a red light. You go. Green, go, everything is great. Then they have the yellow, which is this video will premiere today, so stay tuned. The yellow ship means caution. Something's going on here, not as much freedom to move. And then the final video, which we will premiere next week, will be the red ship. So all of these are very important for all crew members to watch, because it's your job as well, once you get on the ship, to make sure your ship stays in the green status. The green status means passengers can come on board, revenue can be made, and this is why everybody's going to the ship, is to make money, right?
Of course.
So you have to do everything you can to help your ship stay in the green status. But we've already got the green ship status video. I hope you've seen that. If you haven't, go to our YouTube page and see it. Today we're going to premiere the yellow ship status, and then next week we will premiere the red ship status. So all three of these videos are very important for people to watch, right? All right, coming up next, we're talking about the, are you ready for a Maritime Challenge update, or are you still tabulating some numbers?
Actually, we're going to close the numbers, 20 minutes before we finish the show. You guys still can go through the link below here. We have 4 links, which is 4 categories, and you guys can pick your favorite. The numbers, some guys is pretty much really ahead. It's going to be tough to beat them because
there's always first, second, third place.
Just so you guys understand, everybody is start from scratch here into this grand final. So we premiere the video and we schedule to have the video released on our YouTube channel at the same time for everybody. And we gave them the link so the video can be presented to their friends, to their social media. And the same time also we gave to them the poll, which you guys can go ahead and then vote right now. And everybody starts from the zero. So some people, they have some skills to promote themselves. And that's what Maritime Challenge is about as well. Challenge yourself. And today's world has changed dramatically.
Dramatically.
This word is very similar with Portuguese.
What's it in Portuguese?
Portuguese é dramaticamente.
Oh, we just make it short, dramatically.
Dramatically.
Yeah.
So, and because it has changed, guys, we have to adapt and adjust ourselves. We need to understand that today, no matter what, you have to be able to put yourself in front of a camera. You have to be able to present yourself, your skills. Resume will no longer be on the paper.
Oh, no.
Nobody want to read it on paper anymore. They want to see your personality. They want to see how you deliver your skills. And that's what CTI is trying to do. Encourage you to do something different, to challenge yourself, and have the courage to engage and say, bring your friend here, bring your family here, bring people around you, and show them, this is what I'm doing. I'm a singer, I'm a dancer, or I have this skill here. And kind of don't care if people gonna judge you right or wrong, but the most important, you have to convince the audience. Because in the very end, it's not if you are good or if you are bad. It's if you have an audience with you. You have to build that.
I have to agree with you because we've got an announcement coming up a little bit later about Virgin Voyages. So hang in there. But Virgin Voyages is going to be doing video interviews. And this practice of the Maritime Challenge and submitting a video only makes you better prepared for when that next recruiting trip starts.
Of course.
Right? If you're shy, if you're in the service industry, you're not supposed to be shy.
Never shy.
Act as though, for those who have worked on ships, oh my goodness, the last thing you are is shy. And I used to work on a ship and we used to say smile means money. And
Yes.
it's true because, American passengers, global passengers, they tip. So when you walk up to a passenger, if you don't smile, don't say anything, and just stand there, they're going to say, what would you like? You've got to interact. So now people have to learn to interact on video.
Yeah, we don't sell only service, we also sell atmosphere. If you bring that kindness, that smile in your face, of course people is going to see that, I like this guy.
Right.
And this is something that you're never gonna learn in school. It's something that you have to build into yourself. It comes from within. And watching yourself in a camera and then say, I can improve here, or I can make this better, or that's the purpose of this Maritime Challenge. I have to challenge myself. Okay, I'm gonna do that. I'm not gonna only be good singing or dancing or doing something else, but I'm also gonna be able to, let me share with my friends on my Facebook, let me share with my friends on my Instagram. Why? Because today, if you have a goal and nobody knows what that goal is,
Only you know.
or if you only know, you have to share, expose yourself, so people say, that guy's talent. That guy, okay, bring that guy. We have people from Virgin, from
Carnival, from Royal.
The other day, someone from Holland America was reaching out to you, right?
Oh, yes.
They was watching the show.
Yes.
So someone is watching the show. They're looking for a certain position, and they see your personality because we brought all the videos here. We posted and they said, Oh, I like that guy. I like the way that he talks. Hey, Hey, Robert, you guys have people available? Oh, yeah, we do. Oh, okay, send me the resume. No, we're not going to send the resume. We're going to send you a video. People see you. They don't judge you as a paper. They're going to see you as a person on the video. So that's the intention. But
so guys, understand, for this, this pandemic's been going quite a while, and we're going to live with it for the next 3 or 4 years. Don't think just because the vaccination comes, it will go away tomorrow, because it will not. Right? So cruise lines are not going to be traveling around the world the old way, to sit there in front of 500 people, 300 people and interview one by one. Now they're going to start video interviewing. So the more you practice with your phone, the more you do this. And some of the schools now are starting to train how to sit in front of a camera and how to present yourself. And the worst thing you can do is when you present yourself, sound like a robot. Hi, my name is so-and-so, and this is what I do. And, you've got to mix it up. You've got to bring out your personality. And this is one of the reasons that we did Maritime Challenge, is to create people, or to ask people to be creative.
And also, it's not only, I saw amazing videos. I saw guys that they really know how to speak in public. But by the time they have to promote themselves, they kind of, oh, I already see 2 or 3 people ahead of me. I can beat them, so I'm gonna be here. And that's what the Maritime Challenge kicks in. That's our intention here, because understand, when you go to the ship, you're not the only one that's gonna work there. You have 1,000, sometimes 1,500 crew,
sometimes 3,000. Yeah.
And on that position that you are working right now, maybe you have 3 or 4 people working and fighting to get promoted like you. But if you see someone that speaks 2 or 3 language, or you see someone that 3 or 3 years ahead of you, you can look at him and say, oh, I'm never going to get promoted because that guy is here, and then you just give up. You can't do that. Because I saw a lot of guys here with amazing videos, but because they was feeling like the video going to work itself, they didn't work for themselves. They didn't push themselves in order to say, oh, let me share with my friends, let me share here, let me vibrate, so people not only see what I have done, but people also can feel what I'm doing. And that's gonna step you forward, right? And I have seen guys with video like maybe so, but because they are so charismatic, because they are so engaged, they step ahead.
It's like everything else you do. Practice.
And life is about this.
If you're a chef, you take a lot of training to understand your skill. If you're a waiter, a busboy, a bartender, bartenders especially have to interact with passengers all day long. You're showing your charisma, you're showing your personality. And now that the pandemic is there and people will not be traveling a lot of times to the countries, you've got to show that on video. So you need to be practicing that. All right, ready to move on?
Yeah, let's move on.
Some of the questions that we get, and we get a lot of them, is crew members see a lot of ship being scrapped, right? They're being sold, or they're going to the scrapyard, and they keep saying to us, well, how financially stable is the company I'm working for? Are they going to close? Because we have had certain cruise lines that have gone bankrupt and closed. So what we do is, we thought we would gather some information to provide to you, to talk about the companies who are really strong. And some companies have even said, you know something? We can last a whole year without even sailing. And not that that's what anybody wants to do, but that means they're very financially, stable. Right. We talk about the Carnival Corporation, and as you all probably know, Carnival is the world's largest cruise line. They have more ships than anybody in the world. They have 9 divisions. You go from Holland America to Princess to Seabourn to, that's just in North America. Then they've got Australia, they've got AIDA, they've got Costa, they've got Cunard, P&O Cruises UK. So they're huge. And actually Arnold Donald made a statement the other day. Actually, the Carnival Corporation, let me take that back. It may not have been Arnold. But he said that the company can last for a whole year without sailing. Now, that's not what they want to do, but what they're doing is talking about their financial strength. So if you work for Carnival, it's not likely that Carnival's going out of business. And the big 3 as well, or we talk about the big 4. Royal is the same. Royal's very financially strong. MSC and NCL. So those guys who are working for the big cruise lines, you don't have to worry. And let's go through some of that information here, right? One of the great things that was just announced yesterday, Carnival is building another new ship.
Wow.
We talked about, the celebration coming, but that was talk, and they said, okay, yeah, but yesterday they just started to lay the steel for the ship. Now, so that means that Carnival is investing in the future. This is all going to go away. It takes about 1.5 to 2 years to build a ship. And what cruise lines do is they look far ahead, right? We understand there are issues now, but far ahead those issues will be over.
Will be over.
So they build those ships, and that is just great. Carnival says they're also ready to go back to Cuba. As we know here in the States, there's a change for the president, right? Now we'll have Joe Biden. We're ready to go back to Cuba. The current administration decided not to go to Cuba anymore, but they believe that the next administration may, normalize relations with Cuba, and the ships are ready to go back there, which is great news, right? RCCL, again, extremely financially stable. They $1.81 billion
Wow.
net income. I wish I had that money.
Yeah.
I would have a couple ships too. But anyway, these are figures that we've collected off the internet. They're public information, so great information there. Now, what was kind of funny, and I like this as well, Pullman Tours. We talked about Pullman Tours, and they went bankrupt, right? They lost their ships and this and that. But Royal Caribbean is going to revive Pullman Tours, which is great. So what we may see, even though some of the ships have been sent to scrap, we may see some of the celebrity ships moving to the new Pullman Tours. So everybody's excited about that they go back into business, because they were very much a loved company. They're sailing out of Spain, a big following there. Celebrity Cruises has also announced that they will return to the Mexican Riviera. So those who have worked on Celebrity before, in the fall of 2020 or 22. So good news information from there. NCL Cruises, right, which we are very close to here. We know Apollo works with the Regent brand and also the Oceania brand, but NCL as well is doing very well. So all of these cruise lines are positioned to wait this out for as much as a year if they have to. Now, again, guys, we know that crews say, oh, I can't wait for a year to go back to work. That doesn't mean you're waiting for a year. It just means they have enough money to sit there and wait if it doesn't go back, and we believe it will go back shortly. We talk about the test cruises coming up, and the test cruises will be very important. Now, also, we talked about Virgin a few moments ago. Virgin, the Scarlet Lady, is already built and going to be sailing in the not-so-distant future. Then comes the Valiant Lady. Now, we have been told to start gathering resumes. We're not recruiting, we're gathering resumes for the Valiant Lady. So those out there who want to contact the office, say, I understand that I just need to submit my resume, because when they start reviewing those resumes and recruiting, it's better that we have them in our office early.
Of course.
Right? You don't want to say, okay, now, and then everybody rushes, so get your resume in now. And again, start working on that video interview, right?
Yeah, one of the things that is important before you look for a job is understand which company are you going to apply for, and understand the standards, so you don't get there and then you see what I'm doing here. So understand that Virgin is all about personality, but skills is also important. It's not like, oh, I have personality, but I don't have experience. Let me try here. No, you have to combine both. People who work in a 5-star hotel, 6-star hotel, we have some even 7-star in Dubai, if I'm not wrong.
Right.
But you also have that side of personality with you. So bring that together, because you have a big chance, in a future, maybe a future can be 1 month or 2 or 3, you can be invited for a video interview.
Right.
Because that's why they think my going to be proceed from now on. But remember, I have seen guys with amazing experience. They work for 5-star hotel, very classic, but by the time they go to the interview, they don't fit the standards of the company. Why? Because it's not only skills and personality.
But sometimes when they get in front of a foreigner, right, and guys in Asia, you know how this works, right? You get in front of a foreigner and you freeze up. You think, oh, they told me in school, hi, my name is this, my mother and father are this. Don't do that.
Yeah.
Practice at home. Talk as though you're talking to one of your friends, right? We know it's so funny. I've been to many of the interviews, and all at once the person from the cruise line is sitting there and they freeze up. And then they get outside and they just go on and on and on and on. Guys, keep that personality when you do your interview and for your video.
Yeah, and usually when you go for, let's put it this way, a high-level interview, you don't come to talk to someone like, oh, let me introduce myself, because their interview have to be the same time that's formal is informal talk. We're just gonna sit here and then talk with you.
Right.
Hey, how are you? I like your shirt. First, usually, guys, what happen a lot when you go for a high-level interview, it's couple things that connect you with that job, with that environment. Like, oh, I have a cousin that live right across the street. Oh yeah, I haven't been to the neighborhood. Then you guys start a conversation. I'm not saying that that's the way you start, but most of the time when you go for an interview with high-level people, you start to talk about something else before you go through the main subject. Right? It's not like, oh, let me introduce myself, I am this, because this is for people is getting started on their career. Right. When you go apply for a cruise line like Virgin or Oceania and the other ones, so you already have some experience behind it. So when you walk in, think very nice, and through that is gonna be easy for them to see your personality, rather than you come with, oh, I already put everything down, let me, don't do that, because you might end up,
right,
make some mistakes.
Let your personality come out.
So
right?
I want to show right now some faces here for
Okay.
a Maritime Challenge.
All right.
You guys gonna have the last time to put your votes. As I was mentioned, the 4 links is below here. I'm gonna put on the screen here
All right.
some faces that we got here today. Okay.
Well, I just saw some guys there.
Oops, here. Let me open the first one here. This gentleman here, his name is Gino. He's from Italy.
Okay.
If I'm not mistaken, he worked on one of the cargo ships, and he sent a video, dancing and have some fun. Which means, guys, if you dance, you do something else for the next Maritime Challenge, you're gonna be able to do the same.
Hey, Dino, nice,
Yeah.
nice. Okay, okay.
And of course, this is how our team put together, so everybody look the same, right? So
Okay.
we don't lose the standards here. The second one, this gentleman here, his name is Yanto. I interviewed him in Bali. He is one of the students that came from OTC.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, a big shout out to OTC school in Bali. He worked in a 5-star hotel in really amazing communication, amazing experience, and he applied to work for Virgin. We're talking about Virgin, right?
Okay, and he was approved, right?
He was approved. He's
Okay.
really 5-star hotel, waiter, really good, and he submitted his video as well. So one of the dancers. We are presenting here, gentlemen, for the dancer category. The other one here, which is unique. This gentleman here, his name is Farhan. I don't recognize right now which cruise line he worked for. As I was mentioned, we have 44 contestants. But this gentleman, he applied as a drummer. Like he sent a video as a musician.
Okay.
But because some musician, they didn't reply back our email, and this is something good to talk about
yeah.
it. Sometimes the cruise line is going to ask you guys to fill application, and you want to do that so quick, you might miss one number, you might miss information on your application, and you put your wrong email. We have tried to reach out to some musician that was into the grand final, and they just disappeared. They couldn't reply emails, they couldn't reply text message, and this was he was already one of the finalists, but he was the only one, and then we moved him to this category.
Okay.
So-
Okay. Speaking of email, guys, what is really important, it doesn't matter what cruise line you work for, they will recognize you by your email. So if you give the cruise line an email, make sure you remember that email and the password, because many times they will try to send you information that is very important for your job. And if I know this a lot of times, people will say, oh, just put any email in there. No, don't do that, right? That is almost like your national ID, but it's your global ID is your email address. So pick yourself a really good email address, remember that, remember your password, and check that often. That's how we communicate, right?
So in the last one for our dancers here is Ania Antari. She is also from Bali. have a lot of people from Bali.
Good.
And she got the job with Carnival, you know, and she worked for Carnival. And that's it. This is our first.
The first round.
The first round. Let me see what time we have. We have to start to close. So guys, let's close here because we can't keep going.
Right.
We have the video, right?
Oh, we have video coming up.
So what we're gonna do here, we're gonna close. Let me go back to our main screen. We're gonna close right now the votes. No more votes allowed. We're gonna come, you guys, with a video about the yellow.
Yes, yes,
the
yes,
yellow
yes.
one. And in this meantime, we're gonna count the votes one more time and see if something has changed here, and then we come up with the.
Okay, right after the video.
Okay.
Also, we're also going to talk about, remember, the big four, right? MSC. MSC has all brand new ships. They're doing very well. They are very successful over in Europe. They have sailed with no COVID cases. We don't hear about MSC when it comes to, so they're doing it right, right?
Correct.
So it means that it can be done right. Just as we have a lot of ships in Europe who have sailed, and again, we said this on our last week's show, when everything goes right, the news media really doesn't care. It's only when it goes wrong. So there are ships out there sailing, right? So the industry will be
Let's
back.
see the interaction here. That's how many people is watching us from the Maritime Challenge.
Okay.
Put your likes here, guys. I want to see your likes. I want to see your interaction. This is the time when you guys click on this button and share into the WhatsApp groups that you guys have. Share in your social media. You know, share this link because now we're going to the grand final.
All right. So right now this is a world premiere. You're seeing it first here. After the show, we will place it on our YouTube page, and you can go back there and watch it. But this is all about return to a yellow ship when there is a reported COVID case, right? They do their investigation. They find out that if they're positive or negative, and of course that means that some of the services shut down. You can no longer go to the crew gym. You can no longer, you know, there's a lot more social distancing. But we put this video together for you so you can watch it over and over again to understand when you go to a ship and they say, okay, we're now in the yellow status.
Correct.
This is what's going to happen.
And it's important to watch. I already watched this video. It's amazing information. It's really well explained. I also went into the CDC website, and I encourage you guys to do the same thing. Into the CDC website, you guys can see information always regarding about crew members, how you guys need to behave, also about the cruise line. I saw a lot of cruise line with a lots of green ships,
right,
which is good. Those ships with green, they already are able to initiate the trial cruises, right?
Well, they're ready to bring people back to the ship, the crew back to the ship, and get started. Get ready to get started.
They can start anytime, right?
Yeah.
But of course, the cruise line probably they are going to wait until the whole fleet get ready. They're not gonna wait like we have one is still doing some procedure with CDC. CDC has to check that ship yet.
They will bring ship by ship, not all of them at once, right?
Yeah.
Because they need to do the trial cruises.
But
you have to be green
based
first.
on what I saw is over 80% of the ships, like let's put about all the cruise line, Disney, Carnival, Royal, Carnival, Holland American, like 80% of the ships
are in the green status.
Yeah,
okay,
80%.
that's great.
For example, Royal Caribbean, they have the 17 ships. The 17 ships is on the green status.
Right, and then the next step, of course, is the test cruises.
Yeah.
So I encourage you again to go back and watch our test video. All right, so now we're going to premiere the yellow ship status. So let's take it away, guys.
Good day, welcome back to the CTI Group Worldwide Services YouTube channel. Today we continue with number 2 in our series of 3 videos. Please take time to watch all 3 videos, if you are a crew member from any ship that will sail in USA waters with over 250 passengers. If you are a crew member from Asia, Europe, North or South America, this information is for those of you who will join a ship in or 2021 or 2022. In our latest series of videos, we have a collection of 3 videos all about 6 things you should know if the CDC declares your ship to be one of the following colors. What does it mean for you as a crew member? To be on a ship that the CDC has designated as a red status, yellow status, or green status. Today we discuss top 6 things you must know about being on a ship that the CDC says has a yellow status. Before we begin, be sure to stay tuned until the end of the video and find out how the significant changes required since your ship has entered the yellow status. Your crew bar status and freedoms to move around the ship will change. Please pay close attention. In this video, we discuss the yellow ship status. And now, your life on board when the ship is in a yellow status? A yellow ship status is when the ship had a green status, but now has one or more COVID-like illness cases pending a COVID-19 PCR test result. If the PCR test reveals a positive result, the ship status changes immediately to red. If the PCR test reveals a negative result, the ship goes back to a green status. If crew with COVID-like illness symptoms are not tested by a PCR test, or if results are not available within 1 week of the case being reported, the ship status will change to red. If the ship has received ship-to-ship crew transfers within the past 28 days, the crew must have come from a ship with no confirmed COVID-19 or COVID-like illness within the 28 days before the transfer occurred. If not, the ship status changes to red. The crew joining the vessel must be quarantined 14 days before embarkation. If not, the status changes to red. For a ship with a yellow status, the following rules apply. We start today's countdown at number 6. Transportation of officers, staff, and crew. While the ship holds a yellow status, the CDC will permit officers and crew transfers. All repatriation can take place on non-commercial, private, and charter transportation. However, officer and crew repatriation and transfers via commercial transportation will not be allowed during a yellow status. We move along with the countdown to number 5. Officers, staff, and cabin accommodations. During the ship yellow status, the CDC requires that crew relocate to single-occupancy cabins with private bathrooms. Please confirm with your cruise lines for the latest details. During the yellow status, crew members will not be required to remain in their cabin during non-working hours. Let us proceed to number 4 on our top 6 list. Hi Marcos, so I guess you heard we are in a yellow ship status now. Now we talk about the crew gym, crew meetings, training, social gatherings, and the crew bars. During the ship's yellow status, it is required to cancel all face-to-face employee meetings, group events, employee training, or social gatherings and close all other group settings, gyms, and crew bars. Number 3 is up next, but before that, have you heard of WAS? Yes, we are all seafarers. Be on the lookout for cool WAS merchandise coming soon. And now on to number 3 on our countdown of the 6 things you should know if the CDC declares your ship to be yellow status. Please pause for a minute and give this video a like or thumbs up. We appreciate your support. Now on with the countdown. Social distancing, mask procedures. For all ships in a yellow ship status, the CDC requires mandatory social distancing for all crew members when working or moving through the ship, maintaining at least 6 feet, 2 meters from others. CDC also requires crew members to wear a face mask when outside of individual cabins. While in yellow status, the CDC requires cruise lines to make it mandatory to discourage handshaking and use contactless greeting methods. Cleanliness, ship shape top to bottom. Regardless of ship status, it is required to have hand sanitizer dispensers that contain at least 60% alcohol. These dispensers are to be placed in multiple locations throughout the ship and have enough available to encourage hand hygiene. Posters will be placed in all areas to encourage hand hygiene to help stop the spread in high-trafficked areas. Please refer to the CDC website at www.cdc.gov for the most updated information that may not appear in this video or important updates since our release date. C requires eliminating all self-serve dining options at all crew and officer messes. As long as the ship remains in the yellow status, it is required to modify meal service to facilitate social distancing, example, reconfigure dining room seating, stagger meal times, or encourage in-cabin dining. But wait! There are two more videos, green ship and red ship, and all protocols change dramatically in the green and red status. Be sure not to miss those videos. One final word, my fellow team members. While we battle through this pandemic, it is up to each one of us to do our part. Only as a dedicated team will we be able to make this work. The work will be difficult, but we are strong. We once cried out, "We will be back," now we say, "We are coming back, watch us now." Please give us a like and share this video. Do not forget to subscribe to this channel, it's free, and will keep you updated with the latest information. Also, do not forget there are 3 videos in the series. Yellow ship is the one you watch today. Do your part and help your ship stay in the green status. As for the yellow ship and red ship status, you want to do all you can to stay away from that situation. Please share with your friends so they will be in the know also. Also, please write your comments below on your thoughts of these informational videos. We read each one. Stay strong, wash your hands, and wear your mask. Bye for now.
Welcome back. We hope you enjoyed that video. Again, I know there's a lot of information there, right? And I watch it and I watch it and watch it again. There's a lot of information. And if you're going to a ship, you're going back to the ship in 2021 or 2022, this is information directly from the CDC website. When we look at the CDC website, it's written sometimes like lawyers write it, and it can be very confusing. So what we've tried to do is to break it down so I can understand it, we can understand it. So please, again, these are very important rules and regulations that you need to abide by to keep your ship in a green status, because passengers cannot come onto a ship in a yellow or a red status. And if passengers come on board, that means revenue for everybody.
Yeah, and also for those people that thinking about to apply for any job, it's good to know all these procedures, because as you guys can see, the CDC is being very tough with the cruise line, which make them better. And as you guys are part of the cruise industry, not only listen this video, but try to understand and get that information, because when you get back to the ship, it's going to be easy for you to assimilate everything. You know, you won't take like, oh, let me understand, you already know. So, guys,
before we do that, I would just like to say, right, for everyone who participated, and there were a lot of people who participated. There's a lot of people who...
Yeah, actually more than 44.
That's the ones we presented, right?
If I'm not wrong, we might have like over 1,000 people.
Yeah, and that's great. Yeah, that's great. 1,000. So we appreciate everyone who applied and sent their information in, but of course not everyone can win. Right. What I am very happy to see is that we had people from Carnival, from Royal, from NCL, from Regent, from Oilers, from Tankers, right? Mm-hmm. People who have been approved to go to the ship. So there was a great variety of people there. And that's what we want to expand on for the next Maritime Challenge 2021. And I have a list of things here for Maritime Challenge 2021 that we're going to be giving away. But let's talk about the current one right now.
Yeah, the current one right now, guys, as Robert was mentioned, is a lot of people. And then for those people that was presenting, I want to congratulate you guys, because as was mentioned, over 1,000 people, your video has been chosen, you has been presented. Everybody went straight to the same final, everybody with no judgment. And then through the poll, which is you guys was building your audience, some people came to the final through the poll, and some people already went to the final because they got over 1,000 views. And for those people, when we launch something here, if you start to move really quick, it's better for you, because video that was there like for a month, 2 months, of course they're more time on YouTube, they get chance to go to the finals. But if I'm not mistaken, I remember that I told you guys, guys, don't worry about people who's going to the final straight, because you have the chance to build your audience right now through the semifinals. And I saw guys who was in the semifinal. They did well in the semifinal, and now they did well again on the final and beat everybody. So, but before I start to say who is the winner, who is the first, second, and third place, one more time, thank you, Mr. Church.
Thanks
for
everybody, right?
CTI for giving the opportunity. I love to be part of this, to create this type of engagement. Thank you for you guys that has been voted. Thank you for guys that have shared these videos, and thank you everybody for being part of what we are doing here. I think that we couldn't get here if it was not you guys engaging with us, talking to us, behind the scenes. I've been in touch with the guys into the chats. But as a competition, we are not kids anymore. We have first, we have second, and it's not everybody who's gonna get the medal, right? When we are kids, give medal to everybody, so everybody feels special. But you are special, but we have some people here who deserve being the first, second, and third. And let me start with the dancers.
Third runner-up. How many?
How many? No, we're going to start with the dancers.
Okay, but I mean, you start from the reverse and go to number one, right? You start with how many dancers are in the finals?
Yeah, let me start with the number 3.
Number 3, okay.
Okay.
We call the third runner-up.
The third,
right?
okay. Let's put it this way.
Yeah.
The third number 3, he's a dancer from Carnival. I thought that he was from Bangkok, but afterwards he was presenting himself. He's from Indonesia, but I think he moved to
Bangkok.
To Bangkok, yeah, he moved there.
Okay.
But he's from Carnival, with around 471 points, right? So just so you guys understand why I'm going to say points, because this is the countability between the poll and the views.
Okay.
It's don't look like, I myself was in the first on the poll, but no. It's polls plus views. You guys on the final is both was working. So with around 471 votes, our third place is the gentleman right here, Mr. Hengling Lahuan. And Mr. Hengling Lahuan, he is going to win. Let me bring here the numbers. He's going to win $75.
Okay. I'll take 75.
Remember, guys, we have $2,000 in cash, $2,000 in prize. And what we did, we divide categories, and of course, we divide the prize. We don't want to give the $2,000 only to one person and everybody say, but I did well. No. We have to be fair with everybody. And also, this was the encouragement. The third place of the answer, $75, okay? We're going to contact him, and then we're going to find the easiest way to give him
congratulations.
the money, okay?
Congratulations.
Third place, Mr. Henging Lahuan.
Okay.
Lahuan, yeah. Okay, now with around 657 points, this lady, she is from Bali.
Okay.
A dancer from Bali. And she work at Carnival. Right now, I'm gonna bring you guys Ni Antari with 657 points, and her prize will be $125.
Great.
Second place, $125. Okay.
Congratulations, Nee.
So you go check the comments here, Robert. Okay. Mr. Chut now is.
If you voted for Nee, go ahead.
Yeah.
Show me there. She's got a lot of votes, by the way.
And now we have to bring the big winner. Remember, guys.
First place.
Let me tell you guys one thing here. Next week, I want to invite all you guys to be here, because we're gonna have the ultimate game.
Okay.
We're gonna bring the 4 first place for each category, and they are going to compete here live. We're gonna put them on the Zoom. We're gonna have Cruz in this question. It's going to be very excited, and you guys also can participate.
Okay, great.
Because as we start to ask here, you guys gonna be able to interact and then put your answer or whatever.
It can be like their lifeline.
Yeah.
It can help them out.
It's gonna be really, really fun.
Okay.
So bringing now the first place of the dancers category, we have this gentleman here who is a drummer, and then he came to the dancer category. and he did really well, Mr. Farhan Hamid. And he's going to win $250.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, see,
nice.
it's a better price as
That's
we
nice.
go escalating,
Okay,
right?
I like that.
$250. Mr. Farhan Hamid with over 1,021 points.
Wow, nice.
Okay. I also would you like to say my shout out to the other contestant, right? Mr. Dianto and Dino for being part of what we do. Unfortunately, we only have 3 places, and those are the winners, right?
Congratulations.
Congratulations to them. So let's jump to the next one.
Which is what?
Let me see here which is going to be the next one. Let's jump to the singers. No. Let me go to the skills demonstration here. Yeah. Skills demonstrations.
There we go.
I'm going
Pulling
to
up the
put-
skills demonstration.
Yeah. I'm already going to show you guys our 4th place on the skills demonstration. Mr. Vignes Veran. Why you got? He's so difficult to spell his name. Can you try? Vignes Veran, right?
Right.
Yeah, I think it's Vignes Veran, right?
That's fine.
It's not. It's that, right?
And he's in 4th place or 3rd place?
See, he's in the 4th place under the skills demonstration category.
Okay.
If I'm not mistaken, he was cooking some Indian or Malaysian food.
Okay.
Yeah, and his wife was doing that.
And how many votes did he get?
He got around 360 points.
Okay.
360 points, and he won $50 for the 4th place.
There. Oh, he's
Okay?
4th place. Okay.
4th place. We are going to contact him as well, and he is going to receive the prize.
Perfect.
right?
Perfect.
So
We all love cash.
Oh, we all love cash.
U.S.
So,
dollars.
On our 3rd place, I have a lot of contestants here, guys. You guys have to be patient. On our 3rd place, let me see. No, this one here. No. On our 3rd place, we have look at the difference. Look at this difference. The other gentleman was 360 votes. This one make the 3rd place with 372 points.
Oh, how
The
close.
difference for,
How
for
close.
12.
That's close.
And he's going to make $75.
Okay.
Right? 3rd place, $75. Congratulations to Mr. Gassan Revenda.
Where's he from?
He's from Indonesia.
And cruise
I'm
line?
surprised, right? Right now, I don't have his cruise line here.
Really?
Yeah, I don't have his cruise
Okay.
line here. I don't
Okay.
have that information here.
All right.
Okay, let's go to our 2nd place. And I'm going to bring here Mr. Bagun Wijanto. And he's going to win $125. If you have voted for Mr. Bagun Wijanto,
Congratulations.
Congratulations to you.
And he's in the skills demonstration.
His
What
skills
hook did he do?
demonstration.
Was he the one carving the wood?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, you have a say, yeah.
Yeah.
He was the one who was like
carving the big table.
like art,
right?
like you know,
Okay.
like it's a big skill.
Nice.
$125, and we're gonna contact you so you can receive your prize, okay? And now the first one who also is going to the next week.
The grand finals?
No, to the ultimate game.
Ultimate game.
The
Okay.
ultimate game, because he's going to be the first. We have Mr. This gentleman here. He's from this one. I remember he's from Carnival. So many cruise line here, and I want to highlight him in a special way because we got his picture to put him on the grand final. Of course, he did all the procedure to be on the final, and he was late with his video. Everybody got the video posted at the same time, and they start to promote themselves. He came to me after 2 hours because his wife unfortunately passed away.
Oh,
You
we're
know,
sorry.
we
Our
are so sorry for your
condolences,
loss.
Yeah.
But he catch up, you know. He sent the video. We understood what happened with him. That's why
Right.
he was not answering.
Right.
And if I'm not mistaken, he was into the hospital. I could see the environment. And he sent the video, and with 1.8 thousand points. It's a lot, right?
1,800.
1,800
That's great.
points.
Congratulations,
Uh,
Mr. Daniel. Nice.
he won the category skills demonstration, and he's going to take home $250.
All right. All
That's
right.
good. And also is going to the guys who is coming next week for the ultimate game. They are going to.
They're going to compete for money, right?
Yeah, they're going to compete for $100, right?
Okay.
But we want to see who is going to be the biggest winner of the Maritime
Okay.
Challenge. You
Okay.
know? And the good thing about this, I think, was very fair. We divide categories,
Mm-hmm.
and then divide so everybody have a piece and everybody feel what they literally deserve, right? We don't want to give like $2,000 to Mr. Upchurch. Well, let's,
You know, and the reason, of course, to divide this down, the pandemic has taken money away from everybody.
Yeah.
You know, some of these people will say, "Oh, $250, okay, that's great, nice, nice, nice." But you know, when they're used to making $2,000 and $3,000 a month, when you're used to making that kind of money, and then you're sent home and you make zero, every penny counts.
Of
So,
course.
so not only is there cash involved, but also you are perfecting your skills, right? And that is invaluable. Right,
That's the idea.
The more that you learn to perfect the skills, the better you're going to be. Because we keep saying, as cruise lines start to do video interviewing, these are the things that you need to know.
Great. Congratulations to you, Mr. Daniel. Because your first name is very difficult for me to spell. Now we are going through the skills demonstration, the storytellers, right?
Okay.
This was very tight as well. You know, the storytellers. I saw some guys. They were on the back, and then they jump in the front, then they come back the back again. Very tough competition here on the storytellers. Everybody has a story to tell, and on our third place, the twins from Indonesia
Okay.
with around 3,660 points.
Wow.
Yeah.
And they're in third place.
Third
with
place. You see, it was
3,000.
very, very, very
Congratulations,
tight.
ladies.
Congratulations to them.
Yes, yes.
Miss Arunandela, I don't know the name of her sister, but
Mm-hmm.
they did together. We also opened that opportunity for people they want to submit as a band, as a group,
As
right?
a group, right?
And they did together. They did really well. So congratulations to you guys. As a third place, you guys are going to earn 70. No, 75. Storytellers. Oh, I'm sorry because actually we have another position here on the storyteller. Let me jump because the storytellers we have four winners.
Ah, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
but you guys won. It's good. $75. Let me keep moving forward before I say the first one. The second position here on our storyteller. Second position. We have this guy here. He applied to work for Carnival Cruise Line as a new hire. Never work on a ship. You know, embrace what we are doing.
But he was accepted,
You know,
right?
dive into, and he got approved by Carnival.
Right.
And he got around 4,388 votes to be on the second place. Can you imagine? This here was very tough.
4,000, wow.
I don't want to compete with these guys on the storytellers, right?
Right.
They're very tough.
4,000, that's great.
On our second place, we have Mr. Mohammed RD with 4,388 votes. Congratulations to you. You won $125. We're also going to contact you. So I'm going to tell you guys now who is the biggest winner here for this category,
The
storyteller.
Okay.
This gentleman worked on a cargo ship, you know. He's
Wow.
not known on the scene of the industry because we are on the cruise industry, but we are mostly into the cruise line, not on the cargo, right?
But that's what we're
tanker.
bringing in. It's all
Yeah,
maritime people.
that's why
right?
we want to bring more
Seafarers.
people, be part of what we
Seafarers.
do. We are all seafarers.
But you know what's amazing is that those who work on cruise ships, you know, you work with 1, 2, 3, 4,000 people on your ship. On a cargo ship, He comes in first place.
With 4,406. Look at the difference between the first and the second.
Right.
He got the first place, and let me bring his face here. Okay, let me bring his face right here. His name is Ahmed Sukaria.
Made.
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 Made?
Made. No, that's
That's the way that he
well,
said.
in Indonesia, Imade.
Yeah, Imade. Yeah.
Imade.
You know.
Yeah.
You the winner. You won $250, and you are into our the ultimate game show for the next week.
Okay.
And remember, guys, we are going to, of course, some people they might have something to do, and if they can show up, we're gonna bring the second, and if they can show up, we can bring the third.
Okay.
But next week we'll have the ultimate game challenge here with cruise industry questions. That's gonna be very fun.
Okay.
Because we're gonna give them some options. It's gonna be very fun.
Okay. Good.
Okay.
Good.
So we also have the fourth place on this category here, but because I have counted that, because we have counted here. But before I say that to you, let me go to the singers category so we can finalize, and then I come back here and then I can tell you guys who is the fourth place into the
Storyteller.
Yeah, because I
Okay.
haven't counted that yet.
All right.
Okay?
All right.
Singers, guys. Why I let singers to the last? Everybody loves music, right?
Of course.
Everybody does.
But, you know, why we got this guy's picture up there again? I want to say a big congratulations to him on a ship that only has 20 or 30 people.
Mm-hmm.
How did he get 4,000 votes? Obviously, he went out and promoted himself.
Of course.
Right? So for those who work on cruise ships, and you know so many people who work on cruise ships, that where it comes is you start contacting your friends and your
Going to the singers. You know, singers was very tight as well. We had, and by the way, we had amazing singers. We
Right.
could bring all of them here, and we have a big party with them, because they are not only submit the video as something amateur, but most of them they are professionals. You know, I saw some videos, the singing on the ship, singing on of promotion, expose yourself, you know, engage, that kind of things. We have 5 contestants, but unfortunately only three is going to win here. And on the third place, with not much votes, not much, right? With around 418 votes, right?
Oh, okay.
Only 118 votes
For a singer.
for a singer. As I Mr. I Kadek Tribawana, with 418 votes. You won $75. We're gonna contact you, and we are going to give you what your prize, you know. So congratulations to you in your third place with around 418 votes. So our fourth and fifth place, if you know who's our fourth and fifth place, are 2 amazing singers. It's Mr. Arif and Miss Ayu Suryani. She has a beautiful voice.
I remember her.
So do him. Like
Right.
they both are great. They both
Right.
are great. And I believe they both are pro. But as we mentioned here, it's not only about be pro, it's the whole concept, right? The whole challenge. That's why he called the Maritime Challenge. But also congratulations to them. Now I have to bring the second place, but the second place with more votes, with around 2,066 votes. 2,066 votes. Here we have Miss Ann Anjan with 2,066 votes, and you won $125.
That's great. Where's she from?
That's a good question.
We're not quite sure.
Yeah.
But we thank you for joining us, right?
I don't have the
If you're
informa-
watching, put us
Yeah.
in there where you're from.
I don't have
right?
if I'm not mistaken, she's from Indonesia.
Oh,
you
yeah?
know? I mentioned that because we have also some people from Vietnam, but she's from Indonesia. Even her name is
And Johnny, that
it's
sounds
very
Indonesian.
from Indonesia.
Yeah.
I just don't want to like give you information that I'm not sure.
Right.
As I was mentioning, we have many people that apply here. Of course, today is the grand final. They already promote themselves. If you guys also want to know more about them, and also I encourage you guys to go there and check because they have their video submit into our YouTube channel, introducing themselves, like where they're from, which cruise line they work for. So you guys can get more information
Right.
about them into our YouTube channel. So the biggest winner of the singles category with over 5,000, and he has beat everyone in
5,000.
terms of numbers, right?
Right.
5,712 points.
Wow.
And this gentleman, I remember, he worked at Royal Caribbean, and he made his video with his daughter. His name is Andika Hakar, with over 5,712 points. He's the biggest winner of the singers, and he's
And he's
gonna
from Royal
take
Caribbean?
home. He's from Royal Caribbean. He's gonna take home $250, and he also one of the guys who's gonna be here for the next week for the Ultimate Game Show.
Perfect.
For the Ultimate Game Show, we have Mr. Sukaria from Storytellers. We have Mr. Andika from Singers, which is him. We have Faham from Dancers, and we have Mr. Daniel from Skills Demonstration. They all are going to compete here, $100+, right?
Okay,
100
okay.
plus, just to talk here. I want to encourage them to come here. They're gonna be live. They're gonna say hi to you guys, and also you guys gonna be able to engage through our competition here, because they have a lot of good questions, things that you think that you know but you don't know about
You
the
might
cruise
not
industry.
know, of course.
You're gonna be able to educate yourself, which is good. But overall, guys, congratulations to all you guys. You guys are big winners. You guys are part of what we do here. One more time, total prizes together here is $1,900. And the next week, with the Ultimate Game Show, is going to complete the $2,000 as CTI has promised here, $2,000 in prizes. Unfortunately, we don't have prizes to everybody. Otherwise, you're going to receive like $1, $2, and then it's not going to be really fair. I think $50. Oh, I'm sorry. Remember, I have to come up here with the. Hold on. We have to tell them the fourth place on the Storyteller.
Oh, okay.
Remember?
Oh, you forgot that one, right?
Yep. Okay. Let me get them here. Okay, Storytellers. You see, guys, we have to go and. Okay, Galoon 44. Let me see Galoon over here. Okay, I know him. This is our YouTube channel. You guys are you see, guys, all the videos here, all the contestants here that we have to check until to the last minute and see. Where is Mr. Galu here? Yeah, you see, it's not much votes, but 58. Plus. Mr. Church, if you want to take over while I'm just...
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can take over.
Okay, guys, we'd also like to remind you that coming up in our next Maritime Challenge, 2021 is bigger, better, much more prizes. We're going to give away iPhones. We're going to give away Android phones, airline tickets, also
Airline
some
tickets?
Airline
Wow,
tickets.
that's great.
Great Wawas gear, the new Wawas brand that we're launching. We're going to give away some gear for those people who win. So there's a lot coming up in the next 2021 Maritime Challenge. So be sure to stay tuned with us and listen. I love the idea. You know, people always say, "Can I have the latest iPhone?" We've got it. We've also got the Android phones and tablets, iPads, Android tablets. So again, we will be putting information out for that. So be sure and stay tuned. Lots of good stuff coming up for 2021. And again, we do want to thank everybody who joined, right? If not, of course, everybody can be winners, but for those who participate, you're already a winner. We thank you so much for being part of what we have done. It's been an amazing year for us. We only started in, I believe it was June, right, when we decided to put this together, and it has grown and grown, and we look forward to 2021.
Yeah. So with 102 points, Mr. Galu has win the fourth place on the Storytellers. He gonna take home $50. Congratulations! He worked for Carnival, if I'm not mistaken, because he made the video presenting the Carnival Dream.
Okay.
Like wearing the Carnival Dream merchandise. So congratulations to you. One more time, thank you to all you guys here.
Absolutely.
Next week we're gonna have the show. It's going to be very fun, and I invite all you guys from the Maritime Challenge. You know, as Mr. Church is mentioned here right now, we have more games, we have more competition, we have more campaigns in order to engage you guys and help you guys get ready for the opportunity that's coming up. For example, talking about Virgin, right?
Right.
Talking about Virgin, even other cruise line, when they start to recruit guys, they are going to use the social media, and you guys have to fight until to the end. And let me just point this here. You see, this gentleman, he won the fourth place with 102 votes. I can guarantee you, the fifth and the sixth place, they could make better than that. And even him, he could make better than that. But because they saw themselves too far away from the first place, they don't want to do anymore.
But I think a lot of people are just learning to use social media. Once they really get good at it,
but
you watch the numbers.
everybody here, they're good with
Yeah.
social media.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna put them on this range that they don't know. They know. I think that of course we want to be the first. We want to be the winner, but we have to win ourselves. Do our best. Do your best. If your best is gonna be enough to be better than everybody, great. But you can't look at someone, oh, that guy already have 5,000 votes. Oh, I'm not going to move anymore.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I get it.
And that's what I see because, for example, the third place on singers, he got, I'm going to say only because in comparison with the first place, only 418 votes. And, for example, Mr. RF, he got almost 4,000 views. That's why I moved him to the final.
Right.
So if he would put a little bit more effort here, he could, scale himself on a better position.
Understand.
Here. So in this can be used for other. Don't look what others doing. Maybe they're doing better, but because they already have mastered themselves before. But move yourself, because in one moment you're gonna see yourself. Oh my God, the second place is gonna be fine for me. The third place, but now it's too late.
Well, congratulations to everybody, right?
Yeah.
We really appreciate you taking part in our Maritime Challenge. We've run our time today,
Yeah,
right?
we did.
So it is Friday. Have a blessed weekend. And again, thank you all for being with us. We really appreciate it. God bless. Bye.
Oh, well, we are going.